If you've been thinking about starting an SMMA for a few weeks or even a few months, then this is going to be one of the simplest and most important videos you can watch, because in this video, I'm going to break down the 5 keys to success and what I wish I had known when I first got started back in 2018. These are the exact steps that I have used to scale my businesses to multiple 6 figures, and I think it's important to keep videos like this as simple and straightforward as possible, because there is so much, actually too much information out there, which often leads to analysis paralysis and stops you from ever starting. If you watch some of my videos where I tell you about my background, you'd know that I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning, and these mistakes I made were the exact things that I shouldn't have been doing. My offer to real estate agents in the beginning was getting them more leads using Facebook ads. Now in 2018, it kind of worked, and it didn't need to be some crazy offer or guarantee, but why I struggled was because I didn't sell correctly. I went from being the #1 sales guy at the job I had to now sucking doing it myself. And at the time I didn't understand why, but it's because I made all of the mistakes you get told to avoid. In 2023, you need to have an incredible offer rather than just saying we're going to help you get leads. Now, the first point I want to make is limiting beliefs that you can't do this or that this is impossible for you. Like if I said to you right now, hey, in the next 6 months, you can be making between 5 and 10,000 per month if you put your head down and work. How does that make you feel? Some of you are probably great. Others are probably feeling, I don't know if I can. I mean, is that really possible? If I want something, I know anything is possible with work. Besides maybe playing professional sport, but anything I know, if I dedicate enough time and really master it, I can do it. I've always had that attitude of, hey, this person did it and they're no different to me, so why can't I achieve it as well? Nothing is stopping you. Now, I know some of you watching aren't like that, but you really need to understand you can do anything that you put your mind to. I don't consider myself smart. I've got common sense, but I'm certainly not a really smart individual. And in business, you don't need to be. Marcus Aurelius said we suffer more in imagination than in reality, and it's so true. Our thoughts dictate the sort of person we become. We must believe that it's possible and you can make money online, and your mind really opens up when you make your first $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $50,000, and $100,000 in a month. Your mind continuously expands and you see that it is possible. There are so many companies out there that started from nothing, now making millions, tens of millions, and hundreds of millions of dollars. Eric Sellon, the billionaire that I spoke to a couple of years ago, started his business journey at 20, and by the time he was 27, he became a millionaire. And that wasn't before he lost everything twice and went bankrupt. He just kept building and reinvesting and growing and bringing on more people, and now he employs thousands. There isn't just some massive jump that happens. All of this takes time, and it's all step by step. But then you look back 20 or 30 years later, what you've built. It all starts with one person, but you have to believe anything is possible. Okay, point number 2 is time management. Time blocking is something that I've adapted this year, and I highly recommend you do it too. For me, I get distracted very, very easily, and that's been the case ever since I can remember. I recommend putting your phone on Do Not Disturb through the day, or at least turning notifications off and setting a timer for each task. Better yet, actually schedule your day. If you get up at 7, then after you do your morning routine, of course, and get to your desk, say 8 till 8:30, you do this. And then from 8:30 till 9, you complete this task and then have a break, right? Schedule your day in 30-minute intervals or whatever time frame works best for you. I have my schedule, what I will do for that day, and the times next to it, so I follow it every single day religiously. The night before, I'll always write down what I need to do for the next day, so I just get up and get after it as soon as I get to my desk. Okay, the next thing I want to discuss is your offer. You're probably watching all of these YouTube videos, and you've probably come from someone else's channel, and you're going to go to watch another video after this one, and all you hear is offer, offer, offer. This is something that I didn't take seriously for nearly 2 years. In 2018, I attended the 10X Growth Conference in Vegas, and Russell Brunson was by far the best speaker. And if you want to hear what the VSL webinar sounds like, I highly, highly recommend watching his 2018 presentation at the 10X Growth Conference, which lasted 90 minutes, because he made $3 million from that speech, and it was just incredible. So everyone knows Alex Hormozi and $100 million offers, but he also learned from Russell Brunson. And Russell was someone I always heard talk about creating irresistible offers and funnels and having something so good that People can't really say no to it, but I never applied it to my agency until July 2020. I was talking to someone who was on the fence about joining Agency Academy, and they said how they're going to work with roofers and get them some more leads and jobs using Facebook ads, and wanted my opinion. And I told him that it won't work because that's not a compelling offer. I mean, what are you actually giving them? 2 books I recommend is $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi and also Sell It Like Crazy by Sabri Suby. When I first started, I was giving agents leads using Facebook ads. Now, sure, it could have worked back then. If I had a guarantee or something with meat on it that showed them how they could get a direct ROI, I would have had a lot more traction and it wouldn't have taken me 8 months to get my first client. Your offer has to be unique and stand out from your competitors. If you have a good offer, you're going to be able to sign more clients than you can handle, and you'll find that they just want it. The next thing I want to talk about is sales. If you don't have an offer or just an offer that sucks, then you're not going to be able to close deals no matter how good you are. You can be an incredible salesperson, but if you don't have something that they want, then why are they going to buy? When I first started selling my services, I was all over the place. I wasn't asking any questions. I just talked, and just told them a bunch of shit that they didn't really care about, and told them about 10 different things that we're going to do to get results, and then wondered why I couldn't close anyone. The first thing when it comes to sales is understanding why they got on the phone with you to begin with. They have a problem they want solved. To find this out, you ask questions about where they are at and what they want to achieve, and what it would mean for them if they achieved that goal, and what they've tried before and how it worked out for them. And it really becomes a conversation about their struggles, their goals, and we also want to label that. Repeating things back to them may sound silly, but it's an incredibly powerful tool and makes prospects feel as though we've listened to them and we also understand. Now, when it comes to pitching your services, we don't want to go into full detail on how it works with retargeting and custom audiences and lookalike audiences, because they don't care. The how doesn't matter to them, just as long as they feel they can get to their goal by working with you. You do this by giving them a clear way on how you will do what you're going to do for them, i.e. your offer. Now, at this point, you'll say your price, and you might have to overcome some concerns they have, but that's really it. You just need to keep it simple. Don't talk in big words, make it clear, make it concise, to the point, and actually show them how your offer is a no-brainer for them. How will they make money if they spend money with you? The next point is learning to deliver a great service. You won't last long in any service-based business if you can't actually get results. Really learn and dedicate your time to developing the skill of whatever service it is that you provide. If you do this, and you're going to be able to get client after client and sign people very easily, because then you can leverage your testimonials, and this just becomes a never-ending cycle, right? You're going to be able to build a team, you're going to be able to build systems around it, so then you can scale. So those are the 5 things that you need in order to see success within your SMMA. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.